In the world we're in right now, we feel a little bit isolated, but it's pretty important to understand that although we may be isolated, we're not alone. And this topic really struck home for me because I think we are isolated from our day-to-day life right now. We're isolated from the ability to go to the family restaurant we might visit once a week. We are isolated from our offices. A lot of us are working remote. We're isolated from our mothers and fathers who we love a ton, and we don't want to risk the pure chance that something could happen to them or they could catch something. There's a lot of isolation right now, but the most important thing about isolation is we're not alone at all, and we're not alone because we're all doing this together. We're all in this at the same time in the same moment doing it together. And so what's the way that we get around this? Well, a lot of us are doing it every day. There's virtual happy hours happening. There are birthdays that are happening, and they're all happening on Zoom or FaceTime. We do a Sunday night dinner with my family, and for the past couple Sunday nights, we've had Sunday night dinner check-ins with the whole family on FaceTime. And I think that being isolated has created this feeling that although we're alone at times, we're not alone in this moment. And communication is really the way out. And I found that communicating more in times like this tends to be the way to connect. And really what we're feeling isolated from is that normal everyday connection. Now look, I'm not going to be the person that tells you it's not the same. I mean, a handshake or a hug or just the ability to feel the energy in the room with the person is different than the energy I'm putting out in the Zoom meeting or on the phone or on a conference call. It's different. But being different doesn't mean that it's bad. We have a saying at our company at Freedom Street Partners that we're better together. It's from a Jack Johnson song. It's one of our favorite songs. And the reality is, with others, we can build on each other's strengths. With others, we're stronger together than we are apart. 1 + 1 = 3. These are the things that we have to remember, that even in this isolated moment in time, we're building something bigger than ourselves. We're building resiliency. We're building the ability to grow and to change and innovate. And all this stuff is happening while we have to stay at home, while we have to do some things that are a little bit unique. So I encourage you to communicate. Reach out to your family, reach out to your friends, reach out to your clients. Take a day, take a moment, take a minute to make your day, not just someone else's, by communicating a little bit more in a new way and realizing we're not alone. We're simply a bit isolated, but we're certainly not alone. I'm Scott Danner with Freedom Street Partners, and I hope that you take a moment when you're done with that communication and you're done with that call or that FaceTime to go to our YouTube page and subscribe. Find a video that you like and let us know how much you like it. Thanks for joining me.